to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And ladies and gentlemen, I knew it, baby. I called it. I knew it was going to be Flameslinger as the brand new Skylander in Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And not only that, they dropped another patch later on in the day today. So hopefully we've got some good compensation that we could take advantage of. And not only that, dive into the patch notes and basically break down my first impressions on everything that they have done or added or manipulated or changed. You know the whole works when it comes to these updates in Skylanders Ring of Heroes. The community has constantly asked for certain things, and I want to see if they actually deliver on this week's patch. So without further ado, as always, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mobile games, then be sure to smash that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time we drop a video. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the first patch notes that we got of things that we can expect to see in the game after we get done reading them. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the one officially from, technically, February 17th. So we're going to scroll down here. You can see we're going to get just some measly rewards, 100 energy, some magic dust, nothing too special. But the meat and potatoes are really going to be this brand new Skylander. I'm excited to hop in here and see exactly what kit and skills that he has, what he's working with at that max level, what his skill cooldowns are, things like that, you know, hopefully to see if he's going to be somebody that is going to be worth summoning for. So, diving right in, it basically introduces the brand new Skylander, Flameslinger. If the name isn't enough to tell you what element he is going to be, he is fire, for those of you that couldn't guess it. So, Flameslinger, fire, legendary, Skylander, brand new into the game. Now, come to us, in my personal opinion, baby, I'm not sure why we are only pushing legendary Skylanders. I personally think that if you were to introduce some rares and some heroic Skylanders, that would be wicked cool because it would potentially allow the meta to shift. It would allow players to utilize additional Skylanders, test out some different team compositions, and not only just always constantly be focused on trying to push a legendary Skylander, because if you don't already know, of course you know, you come to us. But if you don't already know, free-to-play players getting one copy of a legendary is near impossible to really utilize that legendary, you know, to in-game content, because you're going to need those duplicates, you're going to need those super boosts. So again, it's just me. I just think that we should introduce some rares, some heroics, and some legendaries in my personal opinion. But moving right along here, we've got the brand new banner that you can then summon for to get a chance to get Flameslinger. So again, pretty straightforward when it comes to additional patches. Number 3 is going to be those events that always go along with brand new Skylanders. So nothing really new so far besides the brand new Skylander from what we've already seen. So you can see the first event here is going to be get various rewards according to how many pickup summons that you do. If you don't already know, pickup summons are not free. You have to invest in pickup tickets in order to pop off summons on those pickup summons, but that's going to be, in my opinion, a whales event. I'm sorry, but you can get maybe the first couple things if you've been saving up, if you got some pickup tickets, whatever it is, but more than likely you're not going to, as a free-to-play player, be able to continue to grind out the rest of the event. So, without spending. So the next part of that event is going to be the more copies you summon of Flameslinger, then you will get additional rewards. Again, pretty straightforward when it comes to other Skylanders that have been released in the game. Moving on to number 4, and that is going to be the brand new Sky Pass that they have added into the game. So I personally am eager to check out the new Sky Pass. Now, one of the things that does stand out to me here is this line here. I guess I can't highlight it, but this line here on the bottom, and it says, it will be easier for you to complete Sky Pass missions when you get the new Skylander, and then it says Flameslinger. Now, the interesting part to me here is when you get that, you have to get a copy of him to make the Sky Pass missions easier. Now, I'm not exactly sure how that really is portrayed, so we're going to dive into the Sky Pass, hopefully, in this video, and kind of break it down and check out and see what exactly they're referring to here. Moving on to number 5, and it says new ranking page. So they talk, again, another very interesting thing to me, but they talk about how they have made a page dedicated all around different rankings in the game. So like how many arena points you have, what your guild ranking is, and etc. Now, yeah, that's right. I said guild ranking. What's very interesting to me is that they say guild ranking. I don't know if you know, but there's nothing to do in this game when it comes to guilds besides join a guild and talk in guild chat and then do guild missions to get some small rewards, but nothing else. I'm not really exactly sure why there is a guild rank system. Maybe that is a leak. Maybe that is a little foreshadow to the guild stuff to officially come to the game. I'm not really sure. I really hope, Comtois, that you can please deliver us some guild content. It was in the 2018 version. It's there. It's in the coding. Unlock it. Bring it back. Come on, baby. We need this stuff. So that's going to be pretty much it for the first little notice here they got. We're going to hop over here to the second one, and probably, honestly, in my opinion, the biggest one when it comes to compensation besides the brand new Skylander, and that's going to be the emergency maintenance that they dropped the server down partially through the day today at February 18th. So if you don't already know, you couldn't grind out in the game. So everybody was just... everybody was all over the place. Everybody was losing their mind today, especially in my Discord, especially on all of the community pages that I have seen and been a part of. People were just losing their mind. They couldn't get into the game. They couldn't auto grind. They couldn't auto farm, which is the name of Skylanders. So, but all of that being said, you couldn't get into the game. You couldn't do this. You're complaining, you're bitching, whatever it is. They made up for it. In my personal opinion, I think they made up for it, especially for those free-to-play players, because they are giving us 500 energy, baby. And not only that, they're giving us 1 million gold. Now, the gold is what it is. We got the Cave of Gold. We've got gold farming. We've got ways to build up gold. I myself got 26 million gold. So, a million gold is not that big of a deal. But what is a big deal, as a free-to-play player, 30 pick-up summoning tickets. 30. That's ridiculous. So again, shout out to Comtois at least for giving us a good compensation when it comes to bringing down the servers for a good chunk of the day and players couldn't log in. Thank you very much for the 30 summons. Video coming very soon, so keep that in mind. Now, moving right along to the next thing, we're going to dive really quick into the brand new Skylander. I'm eager to see his skills. I want to see what his cooldowns are, and I want to see pretty much just overall how good he is. Now, if you don't already know, we did get a sneak peek of him in the episode dungeon, so we didn't really get a whole lot, couldn't really see a whole lot. We could just see what skills were there. We couldn't check out that Skylander. Well, boom, bada bing, we have him right here on screen. So let's dive in here and see what he's got. So first thing we got is going to be his first skill. It's going to be an AoE, so all target. Very nice. I love AoE. We've got 3 mana consumed. It does 4 hits, though. Very nice. It's going to be all targets, 4 hits. So that's good. 0 endurance down and a 3-turn cooldown. So, okay, so not bad. So it basically says inflicts 14% of attack as damage to all enemies 4 times and grants the explosion effect for 3 turns with a 25% chance each whenever you attack accurately. Very nice. I like it. It's got a 25% chance to add explosion. It's going to hit every single enemy as an AoE 4 times. Not a bad skill. I like it. Next thing up we've got is going to be a single target skill, single target damage skill, and it's going to cost 3 mana again. Okay. Interesting. 2 mana or 2 skills costing 3 mana. That's kind of high. It's got a 1 hit, so it is a single target damage skill, but it does do 2 endurance down compared to the first skill doing none, and then it has a 2-turn cooldown instead of 3 from the first skill. Not bad. Inflicts 90% of attack as damage to 1 enemy and decreases the turn duration of the explosion effect of that target by 2 turns with a 40% chance when you attack accurately. Additionally, inflicts 40% of attack as damage to 1 random enemy. Additionally, if you possess 2 or more debuff effects. The debuff effects is what it is. If you got to be going up against a team that's going to be putting debuffs on you. If they're not putting debuffs on you, then that point is completely mute to the skill. But the first part is very nice. So it basically says it decreases the turns by 2. So the first skill, if you don't already know, if it happens to land on that 25% chance, it's going to add explosion for 3 turns. The second skill is going to potentially have the chance at a 40% chance to drop that down 2 turns to only 1 turn. Very nice. Not a bad skill, but keep in mind, it is both of these cost 3 mana. Very interesting. Next one up is going to be another single target damage skill. Interesting. Okay, so it's a charging skill, but it also costs 3 mana. So all 3 of his skills that he can utilize cost 3 mana for a total of 9 mana, and your max pull is 10. Interesting. That's kind of expensive in my opinion. It's a charging skill, inflicts 150% of attack as damage to one enemy. Additionally, the attack will increase by 20% if the target possesses the explosion effect. Okay, so the synergy is very nice with the other two skills. And then it says, able to put the enemy in the knockdown status as well. So again, not a bad skill. I really like the design, but I think the cooldown timer, or not cooldown timer, the cost of mana is just way too high. The guy, to pop off all of his skills, building him as an attack unit on an explosion team, it's going to consume all of your mana every single turn to utilize all three skills. Very interesting. His passive is going to be increases your effect accuracy by 25%. Additionally, grants the defense penetration rate up by 10% effect for 3 turns if the ally falls into breakdown status. Okay, whatever. We've got Hellfire, leader passive, and then we've got the leader effect. So grants the explosion countdown effect on the target with a 10% chance if the enemy falls into the breakdown or knockdown status with an ally's attack. And then it says stimulate explosion. So all explosion effects granted on the target will be activated instantly. Okay, so very, very similar. And then all the explosion effects will be removed. Okay, so very, very similar to Smolder Dash. Now, not a bad unit. Overall, my personal opinion, right off of the gate, is going to be not a bad unit. I think he's very, very costly on mana. He's going to be very niche when it comes to the actual explosion compositions that you can build him in. But hey, very, very cool. I think he looks like a certified Billy Boy badass over here with the bandana on, blinding him. But he's still an archer, which is kind of contradicting. But I really, really like it, and I'm digging it. So that is what it is. Now, moving right along to the last thing we're going to be covering in this video, and that's going to be the Sky Pass. So right off the bat, it looks exactly like the episode Dungeon Pass, in my opinion. It looks like you can collect the normal rewards on the left-hand side, which, as always, are not going to be as good as the premium rewards, but you get all the ones on the left-hand side for free. Okay, not bad, and it looks like those stop after level 30. So once you get to level 30, you no longer collect any more free resources, and to get to level 40, to collect the additional 10, you are going to have to pay the premium price. Well, what is that premium price? Well, the premium price is $19.99, so $20 in the US. So that's US dollars, $20 for me currently. Oh man, I'm not really sure, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like this is just another one of those, paid situations. I mean, you're going to get the free ones just for being free. Again, thank you very much for the free resources. But on the right-hand side, obviously, you're going to get a lot more pickup summons. I don't know exactly how much they are. I have not counted them. But just for hitting level 40, for instance, you're going to get 10 of them. And then it looks like just from all of those, and then I think you get like 4 or 5 of them accumulated here. It looks like potentially around 20, maybe 25 pickup summoning tickets for that $20. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to invest the money. I'm strictly a free-to-play player, as you know. So that is what it is. And then the mission section, I did want to look at here and see why exactly getting Flameslinger is going to help. So as we scroll through here, all these look pretty plain and simple, just daily stuff. All the stuff they talked about, they have changed and made changes to. Okay, so right here, so this is what it's talking about. So as you basically utilize Flameslinger, so as you level him up, as you evolve him, awake him, super boost him, transcend him, and power him up, you're going to get additional of these medals. So, okay, so very, very interesting, but that explains exactly the reason why getting him and summoning for him, and, getting a copy of him is going to be beneficial to the Sky Pass. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Overall, I'm not upset about the patch. It's a brand new Skylander. It's somebody else that we can test out. However, he is a legendary. He's got a massive mana cost, in my opinion, so utilize him where you can. And nevertheless, like I said, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the update. Do you think that they delivered compared to what we were expecting? But anyways, that's gonna be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time we drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next one.